Movies and Martinis celebrates women and diversity in the entertainment world
by ranking trending movies, shows, and books
with two completely different perspectives and ranked by delicious martinis.
Listen to find out how many martinis we felt it was worth.
And learn about the women who have written, performed, and/or directed in everything we have rated.
A new episode is available every Thursday on your favorite podcast platform and YouTube. Hey everyone, welcome to our podcast. I'm Priya.
And I'm Mercy. Hey Priya, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Very good. How's fall treating you?
Good. Lots of things that we are reading because today,
yes, it's a book club.
Yeah.
So it's Book and Martinis Book Club.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
So
yeah, we don't have our
martinis with us. I know it's martinis, but hey, coffee because it's pumpkin spice everything.
So. I know. I should have totally had one prepared for our recording today. But I am surrounded by books. You can't see it, but I have like stacks on my desk.
Oh my gosh. I mean, same. I have like piles and piles and piles and then some.
Okay. So before we even get into our books, let's talk about what I guess maybe one or two books that we're reading, because I know we like.
I guess. Okay. So what we've read, the couple of books that we've read outside of book club. So book club, we're going to talk about what we just finished reading and what we're going to start reading. So tell me, what have you read outside of book club?
Okay. This is called Quicksilver by Callie Hart. And it's a New York Times bestseller. It just came out this summer. This shit is so good. It's so good. And it's about a character named Kingfisher, and he's a fae character / vampire. And a girl that sort of like gets roped into his world because of unknown powers that she didn't know she had. And this is a great book to read after the book that we're going to talk about today, ACOTAR, because you'll have a hangover from ACOTAR. Can't see it. Yes, you will have a hangover from that series. This is a great book. And I think, hands down, this is probably my favorite book so far this year. This was
really,
I mean, the only thing I would say was like a misstep was the ending. Like the ending could have been a little bit better, but I will excuse that because 95% of the book was good for me. It was enough spice, lots of adventure, lots of fantasy, lots of drama.
Action. Did it have a lot of action?
Yes, lots of action in here. They actually go to war. I mean, it was good. It was really good. I highly recommend this. So that was my big to-do this month. And it took me a little bit, like I was reading a couple chapters here and there because I was busy. But finally, when I got into it, I finished it really quick.
Okay, good.
What about you?
Oh, let's see. So I finally got to reading the third part of the Housemaids books from Frida McFadden.
Yes.
So I had loved the first one. That's like, it was good. The third one was amazing. Loved it as much as I loved the first one. So I would totally give it 5 martinis. It was really good. It just had twists and turns, and it was a quick read. Like it's a small book, so it was just like a fun, quick read, and it stays with you. So that's when I think a book is good, when you're still thinking about what happened.
Resonating with you. And so that you guys know, we read these books, the Housemaid books for book club
in the past. So this one came out and we had never added the third one because most of our book clubbers had already read it. So I took it upon myself to read it too, and I'm so mad that I waited so long. It was that good. So throwing it out there. 5 martinis.
Nice.
I also read a book. I want to say I read it, but I really have like the last chapter left, but it's really good. But it has a lot happening. Piranesi is, I know.
What?
It's kind of Piranesi, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm leaving, but I'll be right back. Hold on. Just getting the book for you.
Look at it.
Oh, okay. This is the book.
Piranesi.
Yeah.
Oh.
So my youngest daughter, Lauren, her boyfriend, who's an avid reader. He'll read a book that's like 800 pages, like it's a paperback. And he recommended it. So I listened to it. It has a lot of fantasy, a lot of kind of a different world. I don't know. I'm reading it. I'll let you know when I'm all done, but I'm almost done with it. So I wanted to share that. And I finally finished Divine Rivals.
You did?
I loved it, Priya. I loved it. I'm so mad I waited so long.
So
I don't know.
Now you have to get the second book, Ruthless Vows.
I have to, yeah, I ordered it. I should be getting it in about 2 days. So book mail.
Yay!
It's coming in the mail.
Oh,
so I'm excited about it.
That is a great series, guys. Definitely check it out. It's like fantasy. It's like low-key fantasy.
Oh, it's so
and
beautiful.
very
with
much
the magic typewriters.
Yeah, magic typewriters, which
Oh.
Mercy's all about typewriters.
I know. I love typewriters.
A lot of like journalism talk, but there's a fantasy element to it.
Did you read both?
Yes, I actually have it here. Hold on.
Which one did you like more, the first or the second?
So these are the two books.
I'm waiting for the second one.
I think they were sort of equal, but if I have to pick, they're always the first one because it's like fresh and new. When you jump into the second one, you have all these like things that you're thinking about because of the first one. So you're a little bit. But yeah, they're both excellent.
Okay, good. Okay. So I also finished Akatar, but we'll talk about that in a different time.
One book I do want to spotlight this one. So it's called Heartless Hunter.
Book cover.
Yeah, it's beautiful by Kristen Ciccarelli.
Okay.
And I've been dying. I haven't read it yet, so this is going to be on the docket for September.
It's in your TBR.
It's in my TBR, and I'm so excited. And this was actually book mail. It was a gift from a Bookstagram friend.
Oh,
yeah.
Same. So if we're gonna talk about that real quick, let me show you. So I got this one.
I've heard of that one, Scarred. I've heard of that one. So you gotta tell me how it is.
I will. I got it at book mail. It was a gift, and this one looks so good, and the cover's so beautiful. Isn't that pretty?
I love that cover. I love it.
It's so pretty. So yep, I'll have to tell you how it is. It's in my TBR. I just got these yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
And I have the 7-year slip. I have you heard about the 7-year slip? I hear it's supposed to be excellent. Anyway, now I'm just going through my TBRs. I'm committed here, people. So you gotta bear with me. I'm so sorry. That was TBR. So this is like I've had it, I don't know, like 45 years.
Yeah.
In my TBR. I gotta get to that. Heard this was fantastic. Raquel gifted it to me. So it's in my TBR.
Yeah.
I hear it's great. So I haven't read it yet. I just got this one.
Life Too Short. Okay.
By Abby Jimenez. So I'm gonna tell you. And then just got this one. Looks really good.
I Know Who You Are.
Yeah, that looks good. And this one, which I'm really excited about.
Kristen Hanna. So Kristen Hanna is a really good author.
I know.
So her most popular book, Women, I've been eyeing that.
Raquel was just telling me she wants to read it. We read in our book club 4 Wins.
Yes.
Of her, and that was
maybe we should add women to it. Maybe we should add women. Like have that be a pick.
I think you're right. I think we should. We don't have anything for November.
So that might be good.
Might be a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I think I like where you're going. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about our September book of the month.
Yes. Okay. So I don't have hard copies. I don't have hard copies. Okay, good.
I do.
I did Audible. Okay, good. So,
wait, because look at the mess I just made here with books. Gosh. Okay. So our book of the month is, this is our book of the month. I'm lost in all of our months and all of our books. Was The Silent Patient. Priya, did you finish it?
I did. So, okay.
So let me just say one more time, spoiler alert, but tell me how you felt about it. Tell me the truth.
So our book clubbers were raving about this book. Everybody's like, oh my God, the ending. And I was like, I was struggling with listening to it. I was struggling. And I know I feel so bad. Did you see the
ending coming?
I didn't, but at the same time,
you weren't impressed.
I wasn't impressed.
Like whatever, man.
Like, okay. So, but okay, but so that's because you guys, if you've stuck with us, you know I like the fantasy and the sci-fi. Right. I do enjoy our thrillers here and there. I do enjoy them. You brought me into that world, Mercy, and I do enjoy.
I know. Hey, I've read a couple of yours.
So, Silent Patient, I am a little sad. I wasn't excited as everybody else, but it is what it is. I mean, you know.
So in the Silent Patient, there is there's a couple of triggers, and some of the readers right off the bat told us, which funny enough, although there were triggers, everybody read it. Nobody didn't read it. So because there were triggers, we decided to give an alternate.
Yes.
So there were 2 books for the month, which we don't do often, but when there are triggers, we do respect that and understand that. And let me go back to my pile and move it back this way.
So this was our alternate.
Because, yes, this was our alternate, which we are lucky enough to consider Margarita a personal friend. She's amazing. She's part of our book club. She'll be featured as a special guest in our upcoming book club meeting. So we're really, really excited.
Well, actually, in our August meeting, she's in our August meeting. So by the time you guys see this episode, she would have already met our book clubbers and answered questions and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, I read this one and I absolutely loved it. And I was surprised. This is not my kind of book. This is Priya's kind of book. But I loved it. Margarita did a great job. So it's great.
She did really did a good job.
So those are the 2. And then we have this month's book, right? The September book.
Yes.
Which we are halfway through. And it is The Book of Doors.
And I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it.
Me too. Right off the bat, right as the book starts, I'm like,
I know. It's so sad at the beginning, guys. It's sad.
But it's beautiful. It's just
beautiful.
Beautifully done. Yeah. So I'm really enjoying it. And I love the book cover, like all the beauty of it. And the book itself, I just want
inside. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
People to see how beautiful this book really is. Yeah. It has something that just it has different doors with every chapter.
Yeah.
Which is really pretty.
That's a really good idea for the layout of it.
Yeah, and so I think only thing.
Go ahead.
Sorry. The only thing that would have made this prettier would have been this in gold.
Oh, yes.
That would have been pretty.
Do like a special edition.
However, he did it where it's that old paper that it's all like wrinkly at the end.
Yeah.
Parchment paper feel. So it's all jagged at the edge, which kind of gives you it kind of gives me a feel of the book that they're talking about in the book, because they're talking about a book that has like a leather cover and it's old paper.
Yeah.
And this gives you that impression.
Yeah.
The paper that they used.
And this book, I'm looking at Amazon right now. It has over 25,000 ratings on Goodreads.
Yeah.
And about 3,500 on Amazon. And so it's a fantasy, guys. It's a fantasy. So it's a debut novel full of magic, adventure, and romance. And it opens up a thrilling world of contemporary fantasy for readers of the Midnight Library, which we also covered.
Yes, which we love. Well,
yes.
I was obsessed with that book.
And it's a modern story that mixes the wonder of the unknown with just a tinge of darkness. Yes.
We're enjoying that. So I'm excited about book club. And of course, because there are no triggers in this book, we don't have an alternate this month.
And that's okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing, because when we do alternates and we're committed to reading both.
All right, guys. So if you want to learn more about our book club, definitely reach out to us. DM us on Instagram. Make a comment on our podcast, on our YouTube videos, wherever you want to communicate with us. And we do meet once a month on Zoom on a Tuesday at 7 p.m.
The last Tuesday of the month.
Yes, we are an eclectic group. We got lots of great personalities.
Young, a great way of putting it.
Yes. It could be
very diverse.
It can be very loud sometimes. Sometimes it's very quiet. It depends on who's there.
And it's always a good time.
It's always a good time, and we would never miss it for the world. So thank you all for joining us for this episode, Books and Martinis Book Club. Make sure you check us out again. Like, share, follow, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
Bye.